In today's video, you just started your diet and you gained weight. And why am I on the wrong side?
All by myself.
Hey guys, what's going on? Paul Rebella from ProPhysique.com and special guest Laurin Conlin's back. We just did a video together.
I know. This is like
a regular occurrence.
It wasn't even a week, right?
No, it was a couple days ago. But the exciting part was so many of you guys liked her channel. So for those that don't know, Laurin has a YouTube channel. Click below to subscribe to Laurin. You just did a good video on insulin today.
Yes, I actually did 3 videos yesterday, so they'll be coming out over the next
Don't tell
week.
people.
Oh.
You want to make them think that you're just putting out videos every single day.
Well, I'm going to be traveling.
I know you batch produce.
I know. Sorry.
That's actually smart.
Yeah, I did. I literally won't be able to do it. So I was like, hey, one day to record.
Yeah.
So yeah, the latest video is all on insulin sensitivity. It's something I've been getting asked about so much. So if you're interested, go check that out. And today's topic is, yeah, you decided to start a diet and now your weight went up. So like, what is going on? Like, why shouldn't I be just dropping weight super quickly?
Well, before you jump into that, the question came from where? My Instagram. So Laurin's Instagram is on the screen here. My Instagram is on the screen here. If you guys have questions you want to ask us, send us a direct message. Laurin will probably ignore you. I'll definitely try to answer it. But that's where we get a lot of our information. It's kind of like, I feel like we keep our pulse on what's going on, our finger on the pulse of what's going on.
I really have to like get into the 21st century and realize that that's how people communicate.
All right, so now that you know how to send us questions, here's the question on the screen that I was asked basically about starting a diet, weight went up, go. What
happens? So first and foremost, I think a lot of people think that they're gonna start a diet and just lose a ton of weight right away. And if you are very overweight, then that might happen. But if you're a normal weight person and you are starting a dieting phase, losing tons of weight and losing 10, 20 pounds in a month is not something that's realistically gonna happen. That might happen over your entire diet. So just first and foremost, I wanted to get that out there because I think a lot of people hold this expectation of like, oh my God, I'm dieting, I need to drop 5 pounds this week. That's not gonna happen if you're a normal weight individual. Even if you have body fat to lose, but you're still around a normal weight. What I would say is a #1 reason for this that I've seen is just food volume increases. So when people are dieting, their calories are down. Typically, their carbs are lower and a little bit of fat is lower. So they're going to increase their food volume to make up for obviously the room in their stomach to feel a little bit fuller. And that is just sometimes going to digest a little bit differently if your body's not used to that. So hopefully you're eating your vegetables in the off season, everybody. But if you are increasing just fiber and just voluminous foods in general, that is going to weigh a little bit more and going to take some time for your digestive tract to get up to par.
Well, and generally when people jump into a goal of losing body fat, they're also going to add an exercise program. And so what you might actually be seeing with proper diet and proper exercise is an increase in a little bit of lean body mass or inflammation at the same time, which could be masking. So it's important to not just use the scale. Are you noticing a change in how your clothing's fitting?
That's usually the #1 thing right here.
Your measuring tape, if you have a measuring tape. You don't need that though. Like we all know the waistline is one of the first things to change.
Yes.
And I'm sure for women there's some other, like maybe how your bra fits or something.
Yeah, how the bra fits, even like how your pants actually fit like on your legs. I would say that that's the #1 thing that I hear from people when they're starting is like, hey, like my clothes are fitting differently. So that's gonna really be the #1 indicator. And yeah, training is going to increase inflammation and that is normal. So if you, especially like think about it, like last time you had a really hard leg day, your weight might have gone up a pound or 2, right? And some people fluctuate even more, especially if you're a male who's like a bigger size. So your weight might go up and you're like, wait, I just had a really hard training session. Like, why did my weight go up? And that's really common, just again, from that inflammation response. So if you have started a diet and you are thinking that you're just gonna drop all this weight and now your weight has gone a little bit up, do not fret. The #1 thing that is important is that you are consistent with your diet and your training. Also, another big thing to look at just in general is your sleeping patterns. So sleep really affects people. We could probably go into this in a whole nother video, but sleep really affects your weight. So some people who have dysregulated sleep patterns, whether it's from work or anxiety, or they just don't make it a priority, you will see some fluctuations in that sense too.
Yeah, and if you do add any supplements like creatine, that could also increase some fluid retention intramuscularly. So that's just a positive weight. So don't associate the scale with the only term of success. There's a lot of good markers. And if you like listening to us, make sure you go down below. I'll put a link to our podcast.
Yes.
Redefine Healthy Radio.
We have how many episodes now?
Somewhere in the 50s.
Yeah, it's
almost
the
60.
high 50s.
We're going to have to do something big when we get to 100.
Hair flip. Oh.
But today's topic, we just talked about the differences between training and working out properly. So we're always talking on there ad nauseum about what we're going to be doing, where we're going next,
Literally
what
ad
we're up
nauseum.
to. And then we try to joke around a little bit and laugh because I think we're pretty funny.
We think we're funny. I don't know if everybody else does.
I'm intentionally funny. You're unintentionally funny. So
thank you guys for listening. We really appreciate it. Let us know if you have questions. Hit me up, apparently, in the DM.
Slide into the DMs. Slide into Laurin's DMs. She loves it. No, you don't.